All right, you made it to video 2. Congratulations, video 2. Just some real quick thoughts. Hopefully you looked at these. Same denominator and numerator. That's something divided by itself. That's 1. Same thing here. So this is multiplication, right? X plus 3 over x plus 3. That also equals 1. This is just the same thing. I just wrote it backwards, so that's still 1. And then this one's an interesting one. This is division. And you can think about flipping the fraction if you want. But what I'd like you to notice here is that we're taking a number and we're dividing it by itself. That's like saying 4 divided by 4. Right, so that also equals 1. So all of those ideas equaled 1. And then if you jump down here, sorry, you can see some of my thoughts on how to answer those questions, and I don't care if yours look like mine. But when the denominator and the numerator are the same, the value of the fraction is 1. Right, you've got 1. You've got as many parts as you divided the whole into. You have 4 fourths. That means you have the whole thing. Right, so you have 1. Can you multiply fractions with different denominators? Yes. No trick needed. We'll be doing lots of multiplication here. Can you add fractions with different denominators? If you said no here, make a clarification for yourself. You can add them once you make the denominators the same. So can you add fractions with different denominators? Yes, if you make the denominators the same. Or can you add a fraction with different denominators? Can you add fractions? Can you add fractions? Typo. With different denominators? Well, not until you make the denominators the same. And so then a big idea to take away when you think about division is that division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that idea of flipping the fraction, that idea that 1/2 divided by 1/4 is equal to 1/2 times 4 over 1, right? We're splitting that piece. We're seeing how many fourths go into a half, right? So that will be 4 over 2, which is the same as 2. So then if you looked at these equivalent statements, right, you can see kind of this division piece that we're going to talk about a bunch today. 1 over x plus 3 divided by 1 over x plus 3. Well, what's that the same as? Well, if you look at here, dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. This is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Flip the fraction over. Well, and then that looks like a lot of different things here. That looks like this. Then this is saying division, right? 1 over x plus 3 divided by 1 over x plus 3. That's the same as this notation here. This looks terrible. This is a fraction made up of 2 fractions. But that fraction means division. So divide by means this fraction symbol. So this is also an equivalent statement. I hope you didn't circle this one, because that's saying that dividing it is the same as multiplying it, and that's not true. And then I hope you did circle this, right? Because this is something divided by itself. That should be 1. All right, go ahead and stop this video. Start the next one where we'll work on multiplying and dividing fractions.